What is going on, guys? It's Man135 Heated Barrels, and today I have a new minigame for you guys. Actually, it's more of a adventure, or a mini adventure within this minigame world. I was running low on minigame ideas, actually, and in the process of building this mini adventure, I came up with like 3 or 4 other ones. So the more I build, the more I'm coming up with, which is good. And over here, I had this like matching game going, and it's currently inactive due to a bug. I'm gonna keep it around though in case they fix it. But pretty much, what do you call these? Block phasers would, how do you call it? These block phasers would like open up these obsidian blocks here, and it would appear, or a couple blocks would appear, and you had to match which ones they were, and then pretty much, if you got it right, a red LED, a green LED would show up, and if you got it wrong, a red LED would pop up. But if you see right there, the red popped on for a second, and then turned off, which is incorrect. That's not supposed to happen, and there's no logical connection between those two, like in the circuitry or whatever. So me and another guy tested it and did a lot of testing, and it is a confirmed bug. There's no reason for that to happen, so unfortunately that game is currently inactive. But if you come over here to the mini adventure, you start off in a very small building, and you can read this big wall of text, and you come up here, go to the teleporter, and this is actually the tower blueprint that I rebuilt or whatever. And right there you can see there's just some slime blocks. You gotta jump, bounce off of them, either land around this blue light or land around the yellow light. Now ideally you want to hit the yellow light, because you go all the way up, you go through a teleporter, and it adds an extra little bit to the adventure, because after you are done with the yellow part of it, it teleports you to where the blue brings you. So if you land where the blue light is, you don't even get to see the yellow adventure. Obviously that yellow is hard to get to, so I added the blue route, because in case people got frustrated, because I thought it was kind of difficult to get to. So I'm gonna try it out here. I will probably end up dying, but yeah, no, see, I didn't get it. So if you miss it, you can try again, and the teleporter will bring you back up there. There's no way down, or no way into the castle from this side, but I'm just gonna cheat, use my glider, and get up to the upper level adventure here. Go up this ladder and to this teleporter. So now I'm on this side. It's kind of like a, nothing really too original. It's like some, quote unquote sewers you got to get through, but the doors are locked, and there's a lever right there. And the only way to get to it is through this maze, and if you flip it, it opens up the doors. And then, yeah, that's pretty much that. And you come over here, you gotta do some parkour action. Like I said, nothing too original. And then you go through this teleporter once you make it, and then you end up in this room. Now, this is a one-way teleporter. I cannot go back through it, and the staircase leads you back up to where the lower level of the blue light was. And this is kind of like a mini game that I made within this mini adventure, and I'm actually going to make a much larger scale and more difficult version of this in a separate, like, standalone mini game. But pretty much what happens is you have this chest right here at blocks, and what you have to do is you place a bag right here, whatever you want to call it. So one block right there, and then if I type in any number to this, it'll activate a fan and it'll push it down this hole, and then you pretty much, the goal is to switch these levers that are color coded to these LEDs down here, and the goal is to get it from that light right there to that pressure plate. And if I look at the green one here, if I flip this, you can see that the block phasers come on, and these blocks pop up, and then that fan also turns on. If I unflip it, vice versa happens. So if I say I'm trying to get to this pressure plate, let's say I'm gonna just think through it real quick. I want to get rid of the blue, maybe turn on the red. So then now if I follow the path, it's gonna go all the way against this wall. Keep the green open so it goes all the way against that wall. and then now it's going to go all the way this way because I have the purple open as well. So I'm going to come over here, type in any number I want. It got pushed in. It goes really fast, but no, I missed it. Actually, it did not land where I wanted to, and nothing happens. So then now I would have to go back and see where my problem was and see where I went wrong and put another block, another bag down here, and then type in any number and see what happens again. But if you do land in that pressure plate, you get the door opens up, and that is pretty much the adventure. Actually, it's very miniature. Like I said, it's a mini adventure. Just have mini games within it though, so I thought I would include it. And this didn't take that long, but because I unfortunately kind of got screwed over about what this game I had going over here, a lot of time was wasted, so I just wanted to pump something out decently fast. It still takes a while to make just because I don't have that much time, but yeah, so this one is a little bit of a not exciting mini game, but over here I am starting to build the standalone mini game that you can see the LED and the switch. The one I just explained is going to be a larger, more difficult version of it. So yeah, pretty much that is about it. Don't forget to check out these other videos on these mini games if you guys are curious on how to play it. And if you do want to play it, it's available anybody on the adventure list. It's called Heated Barrels Minigame World. So yeah, I think that covers everything. And yeah, that is about it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.